he's got enough left to make it. But I had something that he didn't have, and that was the last-minute kick.
What's that last-minute kick?
Just the stamina, the strength. Champion is just one who can come out at the last minute and close the show, as they say, the star closes the show.
Got the game from Papa Spoon, it's set in stone. Told me never leave the barn without 4 shoes on. And we kick it at the stable like we posted in the front yard. Hard shining hard like it just got a paint job. Hit that 4-beat, hit the street, no it's nothing but heat. And it's quality over quantity, so I can't be beat. We loaded down to hit the ride, they say it might be light. Feel it dressed in purple and gold like I run with Devin White. Got said on Kane Cutter, Charles on Blazing Fire. Coach on Big Cruise, screaming 249. My boy Willie from Bucktown say they bout to shut it down. Got Ducky and Ziggy, so they self-made pride. And I let Major come through, that boy never miss a gate. Gorilla Squad, homie, I'm a different type of 8. 3 up, 1 down, it's mind over matter. Lean back and hold tight, it ain't no bouncing in the saddle. If you ain't racking, you acting. If you ain't pacing, you hating. 3 up, 1 down, make it look like I'm skating. When I punch the concrete, watch them sparks gon' fly. I'm doing 25 or better, watch this little bitch fly. If you ain't racking, you acting. If you ain't pacing, you hating. 3 up, 1 down, make it look like I'm skating. When I punch the concrete, watch them sparks gon' fly. I'm doing 25 or better, watch this little bitch fly. Applying pressure with the click is powerhouse in this bitch. Got Javi, Toe, and D, and can't forget Big Z. Lamar's been with the speed, way before racking was cool. Got a class from bodybuilder, let me take you to school. See, let me take you to the north, where they was known for turning up. Lil Ricky was top jock, Josh was killing it on truck. And this little keg sharp, now you coulda swear I got a cheap. Now I'm all up in Dallas with CJ and Super Free. I'm Warren boss, I'm trying to see what you got. Jonathan Banks on Rocky, trying to bust the clock. Got him driving across the water just to buy this stock. We race ready in Purina, we don't feed our stock. And Banks got the belt, so he holding it down. If you ever want some heat, better come to H-Town. Push through and look back, but hold tight on the bridle. You gotta squeeze a little harder if you're trying to beat out. From Texas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Atlanta, Florida, Tennessee, Cali, Louisiana. The Bayou Bash, Fall Brawl, Thunder on the Mountain. Ain't nothing but 4 beats, I love that count. From my city to your city, watch us switch the game up. Doing 25 or better, watch we tat a roll up. We got them getting in the game just to beat the best. If you ain't racking, you slacking. Y'all know the rest. If you ain't racking, you acting. If you ain't pacing, you hating. 3 up, 1 down, make it look like I'm skating. When I punch the concrete, watch them sparks gon' fly. I'm doing 25 or better, watch this little bitch fly. If you ain't racking, you acting. If you ain't pacing, you hating. 3 up, 1 down, make it look like I'm skating. When I punch the concrete, watch them sparks gon' fly. I'm doing 25 or better, watch this little bitch fly. Woo! Hey, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. We back. I'm Baldini the King.
And I'm Charles Zero.
And we inviting you to
step in the saddle.
All right, y'all. Let's go. It's been a long week. We back. I'm feeling good. You feeling good, Charles?
I'm feeling great, man.
All right. We're going to recap on everything that went down on the trail ride scene this weekend. Hey, first off, shout out to Woodlands Country Riders, man. Y'all had a great turnout, great event, great fun. Despite what people say happened, we don't know. We enjoyed ourselves. We had the horses out there. We had the kids out there. So it was all family, fun, brothership, fellowship, and it went down.
Yeah, we had a good time, man. Like Baldy said, it was good fellowshipping. And, of course, you know, as we always do, we cut loose every time we go to a trail ride. We find a dirt road or a gravel strip or some type of empty lane so we can catch some lanes, if you get what I'm saying.
Don't get mad. We made half of y'all pay talking trash on Facebook.
Yeah, you know. So if y'all seen that race I did, I kind of gave Terry a head start with that. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about that.
No, we ain't gonna talk about Terry because you know he's special. You gonna cry. And man, after the Woodlands, we did.
I mean, Miles had a good turnout, man. I hate that happened at his ride, man. We as people, we gotta learn how to respect people's ride, man, and understand what all the hard work they put in to, you know, make a possible good event, you know. So we just gotta, you know, take heed into other people's events, man, and respect it.
I know a lot of people wanted to blame Miles for what happened, but that's just our people, our time of day, what is going on. So
man, this is from half of the people that be out there. Nobody can blame anybody, man. We just all need to go out there and enjoy ourselves and just tread peacefully, right, Charles?
Yeah.
Just
Respect, man.
Like this up to the ride. Like that.
You know, mind your business.
All right, man, we gonna run it down, man. We gonna run into the horse of the week.
Horse of the week, man.
Do we have a horse of the week? Drum roll, please.
No, don't hit on the table. We gonna knock my mic down. Yeah, horse of the week.
What's her name, Charles?
Charlinda. Why would picture? Hey, there you go. There you go. As y'all can see, man, she takes very good care of her horses. Nice and healthy, you know, and she does take pride and care in her animal. I tell you that, you know.
I wonder, do she like her men like she like her horse black? I'm just asking.
What? Oh, excuse about it. But she is a big supporter of C.E. Brothers.
Yeah.
Shout out C.E. Brothers.
That's a trail riding group?
No, it's not a trail riding group. It's part of the trail ride though, but you get the picture. You got a couple of them.
C&E Brothers.
Yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah, man.
All right, man. So we're going to move on down. Y'all, we want y'all to welcome our special guest. He hails from Sandy Point Missionary Baptist. Is that the name of the church? Is that the name of the church?
Word of Restoration,
Word of Restoration.
International Church.
Caleb,
Rosharon, Texas,
Rosharon,
7620 FM 521. Rosharon, Texas, 77583.
and it's for
281-431-5930.
There you go, Doc.
what time? Now, what time do worship start now?
Sunday, 9 a.m.
Any Bible studies? And we're going to plug it out.
12 noon, 7 p.m.
Y'all
online.
y'all
Follow
here. us
us on Facebook, Word of Restoration International.
And this man, y'all, Caleb is really, you a pastor, right, Caleb?
I'm a youth pastor.
Youth
Yeah.
pastor, and he's one of the best horse trainers that I have probably grown up to know and to meet. He's a humble dude, man. So we gonna welcome our special guest, Dr. Caleb Perry.
In the building. In the building.
Appreciate y'all.
Is it all right to
Appreciate
say doctor?
That's cool. That's cool. And I got
Yeah, and he said that with his chest. He said it with his chest. And look at the front off the ring. Look at it. Oh, my. Okay. I seen it from way over here.
Can we get that ring on camera? Get that ring on camera. Put that ring up there.
Yeah, I done.
So y'all just be walking in the store, somebody be like, hey, girl. She be like, oh, girl, you so stupid.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. We going to call it the ring lamp. Oh, what you say? What you say?
Hey, man. Caleb. Man,
Crazy.
Caleb, we thankful you, great style. We just want to go over some things with you, Charles.
right.
This probably Charles' favorite.
Yeah, man, you
segment
know, we
of
like
the
talking
show.
about them gator horses, man. You know, we like talking, you know, me and Caleb can relate. You
All
can't.
right.
You know, but that's another day, bro.
I was
Chill.
gonna say, we all got to start this fight. I was.
Chill.
Go ahead, Caleb.
Yeah, man, Doc. Yeah, well, tell us a little about yourself, man. A little history about yourself and how you got into training or just period.
Okay. 28 years old. I'm from Fresno, Texas. Like I said, Caleb Perry. As far as how I got into the horses, since I was born, my grandfather had horses, you know, and they were all on the north side in Acres Home and all that. And so I would say since I was about 4, I've been riding horses. He had all kind of horses, but we mainly rode gaited horses and stuff. But he had thoroughbreds. He had quarter horses, mules, you know, a little bit of everything. But I've always just really liked the gaited horses, you know, and getting older and all that, just steady riding and, you know, you kind of get what you can and my dad might buy me a horse or whatever and I might sell this one, sell that one, then I find something that's for a good deal and you trying to work with it and fix it and, man, you keep on riding and, you know, you just start to figure out certain things with horses and I found out that I had a niche with training these horses and transforming horses and all that. And so it started off, you know, you found a good deal, bought one for about $400 or whatever, played with it, and now you done got $700 off of it. You know, and at a certain age, you like, man, that's $300. You know, you feeling pretty good. You just keep doing it, steady learning, surrounding myself with different people who really know what they talking about and everything. Learning from my mistakes, messed up on a bunch of horses, but never gave up.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, trial and error basically, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
what are the some of the most important things about training when you starting a horse, a young one?
When you starting a horse, I would say one of the biggest thing is knowing that each horse is so different. You know, ain't just no one rule book or guideline that you could follow with a horse. Every horse is different, and you got to figure out what works for that particular horse. This one wear this shoe. This one need this bit. This one you might ride within 2 weeks of training. This one might need 30 days worth of groundwork. You start riding that one. But it ain't no just, hey, Charles, do A, B, C, D, E, F, and you good. You know, every horse is so different. And I think being a good trainer, you just got to know the difference and really know what a horse needs. You know, be able to read that horse. Of course, you know, they can't talk to you, but just being a horseman, you know what this horse needs.
You can hear a horse talk to you from
Right.
from sitting in the saddle, from
Feel.
hearing them, how they move, how,
Yeah.
how they look, how they feel. You can feel all that.
Yeah.
So Caleb, my question is, Caleb, my question is it a difference between a rider and a trainer?
Very different. Very different. When you look at horses on the track, professional horses, you got a trainer, you got an owner, you got a jockey, you got a groomsman. You know, everybody has their part. And so this jockey right here, I mean, he got one thing on his mind, but that don't mean he a trainer. You know, we seen that in the pacing horse game. You know, it's a lot of them that are multi-talented. They own them, they ride them, they feed them, they train them, they race them. But, you know, you got some guys, they only doing one or the other. They real good at training. You know, they more like a coach. And we see that with the pacing horse game. They kind of on the sideline, hey, this is what I need you to do. This is what I'm seeing this horse doing. Hey, he's sulling a little bit. Hey, this is what you need to do. I'm watching that jockey over there. He ain't paying attention in the hole. You know, and that's just certain language that they say, but it is a big difference from being a rider
And
and a trainer.
So who's the most important?
I mean, I think it both it's almost equal. I ain't gonna say it's equally, but they both
I'm not
play.
gonna say that. I'm not gonna
They
agree
it's not
with you.
equal, but they both play an important part in it though.
I think
I
the
would-
trainer is more important.
I would
No,
say
it's
this.
yeah, because it starts. That's what
A
you get
trainer
your foundation
will
from.
make the rider look good and make him look like a good rider. If he's trained well enough, you can get, you know, just whoever, I won't say whoever, but a person that may not be as experienced as a rider. But if this horse is really trained well and they got a good foundation, I can go get old dude while I'm at the trail ride or at the race. Hey, man, can you hop on? I just need you to take him down the lane.
Yeah.
Horse automatic.
Know
Why?
what to
Because
do.
of the good
Yeah.
training. But if he ain't trained good and you just go get an average rider,
Yeah, it's just
he running down the track. You got a
gonna look
rodeo
bad.
going down the whole
Yeah.
track, you know? So I'm gonna have to go with the trainer.
Charles, who you pick? You gonna say the rider because you
I mean,
you a rider.
yeah, I can.
Well,
do a
you
little-
trained too.
I can do a little bit of both. Yeah, I always beat you every time I saddle a horse up.
That's what the
So,
rider always gonna beat.
I
the
can
trainer.
outride you. No
thank
ride-
you,
no
thank
no
you.
riding
but-
self.
But you can't out train me.
Well, you know how hard it would be to train you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, God,
That's what I'm saying. Man, Caleb. So dealing with a horse fresh,
Yeah.
you just got one, and it's supposed to be a top notch. What you say, racking horse out of
Yeah.
Pepto Bismol bloodline. It's supposed to be the best bloodline ever.
Right.
Automatically going into this horse, would you ride him as a top notch horse, or you gonna start straight from ground zero?
I don't really get into that, you know. You'll hear people
Because they'll hit you with that though. It's Pepto Bismol
right.
and
They'll
magnesia.
do that, but at the end of the day, that horse is a horse. If he a thoroughbred, if he a walking horse, if he a standardbred, of course, you know, it's certain things you're gonna do based off of breeds. And I appreciate people telling me, hey, this horse is off of Django. This horse is off of Rose. Okay, by you telling me that, I can kind of already see some ways or some things I need to look for because he's off of that, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm not treating him special, you know, because he's off of this or that. And I don't treat a horse that's half walking horse, half standard bred, half quarter horse or whatever, you know, differently because that's how they breed. You know, you can't go with it with that mindset. You know, if somebody paying their money to train you, I mean, for you to train a horse, you know, you gotta respect that.
Man, before we get deep down in here and have everybody out here in the world buying horses, man, we're gonna get to our sponsors. We're gonna get to shouting out the people that came through. We got Dr. Caleb Perry and his wife, Katy Perry, in the building tonight. Y'all. We got the whole family there, y'all. So we're gonna shout out to our sponsors. Hey, and we got DJ Farrier and S&S Farrier Service. Boy, I would have died in there. Teeth floating service. Shout out to my boy Daryl Senegal. Make sure you get your horse shoed and your horse teeth floated all at the same time.
You might get
All
you a
right.
good cursing too.
Yeah, you gonna get cursed out because
So get you a good cursing.
don't cuss you out.
So act accordingly when you're
Y'all,
messing with Daryl.
make sure y'all
Please
stop at S&S Farrier Service.
S. Stop saying SN. Okay.
Shout out to the Untouchable Riders, y'all. It will be going down. Untouchable Riders, man. Oh, April the 9th, April the 10th. Hey, shout out to Untouchable Riders, y'all. Then we're going to bounce on over to. Y'all, we got to get everybody in. Make sure y'all in. We got to get everybody in, y'all. Look, this next one right here is Miss Tor Scado, right? I don't drink, but I heard this was the best drink on the market.
Is that a? I don't drink
Yes.
either. Is that a made up drink or that's,
Toscado. Hey, man, Toscado, I heard it go good with chicken and it's better with briskets. Yes, Toscado wine, man. Make sure y'all stop and get it.
oh
It's the
my
best
God.
on the market. Hey, I just heard what I heard. Hey, that's the bottle. That's how it look.
That's a fancy bottle.
That's how the bottle look. They say one sip and you might slip.
wonder how much
Shout out
that
to my
bottle
boy. Shout out to my boy.
Oh, that's your boy.
Who? Well, we don't know him, Skrilla. Shout out to my boy Chad Burns. We're back in the saddle. Hey, it's going down May 23rd. July 23rd. Damn, why I can't see that? Hey, shout out to my boy Chad Burns in the Back in the Saddle, the whole Back in the Saddle family. It's going to be live down there in Giddens, Texas, man. Y'all got to get that way. Hit that way, man. It's July 23rd.
Is that where they racing at too?
They supposed to be racing. Them country boys. July 22nd and the 23rd. Thank you, Sierra. Then we going to go down to Pop Out. Hey, Pop Out and Show Out. Man, hey, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Facebook with these people, man. They giving the people what they want. They bringing the man himself, Mr. King George. If you want to leave, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. Hey, March Madness, March 25th, 26th is going to be going down, y'all. Hey, Pop Out and Show Out. Studs in Dallas, Texas, man. Hey, I'm coming that way. Gotta see me some King George. I ain't never heard him with it. You know. Hey, and then we got Hold Your Horses. This lady here, she makes great halters. I had a couple of horses fall back on these halters, and I guarantee they didn't get away. I guarantee you, this is gonna be one of the best halters you buy. Mariah Shepherd, y'all get with her. Facebook, Instagram, she got some of the best halters. I'm telling you, these good for young horses, old horses, new horses, even the horses y'all go around stealing. These are the best halters for them.
Oh wow.
Make sure y'all get with her and get you a halter, y'all. Hey, and Miss Country Swag, she next. Miss Country Swag, she coming up right now. Miss Tan, she make belts, boots, wallets, she have it all, etc. Whatever you need. The number's right there, 985-514-6015. Yes, half of the girls at the rodeo tomorrow will be in some of her gear. Make sure y'all get with her. Hey, and it's not the cheap stuff, it's the great stuff, man. It's what you make, it's what they make everybody You gonna like it. I'll watch something else. You gonna like it, y'all. And we want to thank our sponsors once again, DJ Farrier and T Floating Service, DJs SS Farrier T Floating Service. Do they got people by each other? All right, Untouchable Riders. Man, thank Fat Man, Miss Toscato, great wine. I didn't, but back in the saddle. My boy Chad Burns pop out and show out. Hey man, March 25th, 26th, King George. Hey, hold your horses, brother. Hold your horses, halters. Y'all make sure y'all get them, man. Hey, and Miss Country Swag, man. We did. Hey, that's everybody. Make sure y'all. We want to thank y'all for sponsoring us this whole month. This whole month we gonna run y'all flyers, pictures, commercials. Make sure y'all get with us because we still got some spaces left. Only $10. We about to get back into this horse talk with Doc. Hey, go ahead, Tom.
I mean, Doc, what is one of the most common problems you have when you training a horse?
Myself personally, that's a good question. What's one of the problems that I mainly have? I ain't trying to say like I ain't got no problem. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Cause you gonna run into them, no doubt about it. It's just a part of it.
Is it like
It's really no. I can't really say like it's a set issue. Like I say, each horse different. This one right here, trying to get him to trust you may be tough. You know, that might be one thing with a horse. Figuring out the shoe setup, figuring out the bits. Some horses, man, it's just you might sit for a good month or whatever, and it seems like you ain't making no progress.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so for me personally, I just can't put it on one thing because it's always something new.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm always surprised with each horse.
Okay.
What's the worst horse you ever rode and it turned out to be the best horse? Which horse that is? Look like you had to think about that one.
And Doc done touched a lot of horses, man.
Yeah. Oh. They gave me some issues.
And you was like, man, this ain't gonna be it, but turned out to be a great horse.
Probably Jezebel, and I know Charles remember Jezebel. Yeah. 2-year-old filly. I got her. She had just turned 2. She was pacer bred. Extremely trotty. And man, that horse she had the devil.
She had an attitude, man.
Yeah,
That horse
she was
had
just something else, man. I mean, each day, I would continue riding her, but it wasn't like she wasn't making no progress. I'm like, man, am I a good trainer? Am I a bad trainer? She just really, really tested me, you know. And yeah, it was a mind thing, you know. Yeah, because you trying to figure out what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong. And man, that horse there was she was retarded. But she turned out to be a really, really, really great mare. I ended up getting one coat off of him. That coat is in Louisiana now, and I think she just turned 2. But she turned out to be a really good mare. Yeah.
I mean, I seen you on Facebook. You was running that horse through the water. I mean, some people don't know about that, man. Explain to them what was you doing when you was running that horse through the water, lunging them.
Right. That's I think she's about 22 months old, little filly. Really scary. Like extremely scary. And basically all I'm trying to do is get her to trust me, like I just said. And so that's all I was doing. Trying to get some exercise with her and all that, working her out and trying to tie her out at the same time. Cause I'm not riding her. And I know running through that water, anybody, you know, you going through that if you swimming, it's gonna be a good workout.
In the trainer word, that's called desensitized, Charles.
I mean, I knew that.
No, you didn't.
How you gonna tell me?
No, you did. That's why you asked Caleb. You wanted him to tell you this.
Lord.
It's just a little groundwork. That's all it was.
Y'all excuse about it. He think he know what he doing.
Man, I know what I'm doing, Caleb. Man, I saw you.
You can't
I saw
train a
you-
pack mule.
I saw you throw a trail ride. That was for your dad, right?
My grandpa.
Your grandpa.
Yeah.
And tell us about that, because a lot of people. I think y'all ran into another trail ride passed through another trail ride or something, or was that y'all?
Nah, that
Oh,
wasn't
okay,
us.
all right. Because I had saw like one trail ride was coming, and another trail ride was coming, but
Oh no. We had a nice little ride. So
Yeah.
it was the front end of the trail ride coming his way, the back end.
oh yeah. So it was a lot of people. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw you had video, but
But he had just retired from his job. He is 75, I think. And so just to celebrate and all that, we threw a ride for him. And we was also getting ready for the big ride in February. We do that each year. So that's all it was. It was a great party for him, celebrating him, honoring him, and all that. A lot of people came out and appreciate everybody who did. And getting ready for the big ride, all in one.
I see you. You kind of in the middle of the new wave and the old wave, man. You know, the trail riders and just the horse community. Period, man.
Yeah.
What has changed from when you was around with your grandfather versus now?
Caleb,
Go ahead.
hold that thought real quick. We're gonna go to a commercial break.
All right.
We're gonna come right back.
Yeah,
Play some
with that same question. Yeah.
Okay.
You and you. Who them over there too? Who? What's up? What it do? Who? You know I'm a damn fool. Yeah, I'm with it. It ain't no. We ain't stressing. We ain't worried about the soul. They gon' ride with me. They don't go. We ain't stressing. We ain't worried about the soul. Who? You and you. Who them over there too? Who? What's up? What it do? Who? You know I'm a damn fool. Is you bout that? Boy, I doubt that. You know I brought that. Don't make me out that. I keep some band with me. She gon' bounce that. A couple stacks on me. You can count that. We ain't born, y'all. Where your round at? Where you really from? Where your town at? If you love that, getting sound that. So you know I'm straight up out of. Who? You and you. What's up? What
Damn, son, where'd you find
You
this?
know I'm a damn fool. Yeah, I'm with it. It ain't no. We ain't stressing. We ain't worried about the soul. They gon' ride with me. They don't go. We ain't stressing. We ain't worried about the soul. Who? You and you. Who them over there too? Who? What's up? What it do? Who? You know I'm a damn fool. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. I hit the club, don't make me act a damn fool. Got a house note on me. Got it on. I get it in. I get it in. One roll. I told her to bring a friend. In the middle of the flow like, who? What's up? What it do? Who? What's up? What it do? Who you talking to? You and you. Hey, you and you. I'm on some next level shit. Looking for a better chick. That liquor in my system and the devil taking over it. Turned out for who? Somebody better tell him. Me and Jones hit the stage and we ain't made it no better. We like, who? You and you. Who them over there too? Who? What's up? What it do? Who? You know I'm a damn fool. Yeah, I'm with it. It ain't no. We ain't stressing. We ain't worried about the soul. They gon' ride with me. They don't go. We ain't stressing. We ain't worried about the soul. Who? You and you. Who them over there too? Who? What's up? What it do? Who? You know I'm a damn fool.
They say I'm here with my girl DJ.
hey y'all, we back. We back with Dr. Caleb. Man, go ahead, Charles.
I done forgot the question.
Man, bro, we really forgot the question. We reading these comments. Y'all boy do not want to go there. CJ, Zeke, trust me, I'm gonna get y'all for this over
About
with.
new wave and all
Oh,
that.
yeah, back to what I was saying. Before I go to whatever you said, CJ, class. Oh, but versus the old wave versus the new wave, basically the trail riding scene and all that. How has it changed?
So I wouldn't just say, I'm only 28 or whatever, so I just wouldn't say old wave, but I came in at a time and grew up at a time where I have seen a major difference in trail riding. So I ain't trying to make it seem like I was way back when and all that stuff. But from the time that I started trail riding and to what I see today, it's totally different. You know, when you look at trail riding as a whole, of course, you still have certain organizations and trail rides that do it a certain way, you know, based off the old wave and all that. But, man, it's totally different. And, I mean, several different ways, from the actual trail ride, the people that come on trail rides now, the music that's on trail rides now, to what people wear to trail rides and all that. Man, you name it, it's different all across the board.
Yeah, man, it's kind of like a street party.
So would you, if you had your kids going to trail riding, would you let them participate in this? Would you rather them participate in the new style or the old style?
The old.
Wow.
The old. And let me say that it would depend on the particular trail ride. Like I say, it's certain trail rides, what you see at this one, you're not gonna see at that one.
Correct.
You know, and that's just my opinion, me personally.
Yeah,
some of the things that we see, if I had a daughter, well, let me just say my nieces, I wouldn't want them to go and repeat that, or I would hate for them to go back home and say, "Oh, this is what Uncle Caleb showed us at the trail ride." You know, so me personally, that's just me. I would rather them go to a particular type of trail ride. I'd be selective with it.
Like you said it a lot of it's changed. And, you know, back in the day, like my first trail ride was through some woods, and we got off and we camped right here. It wasn't in a camp. That's how we trail ride.
Yeah.
So with that being said, like it's no more woods. They build houses where we used to ride at. So you think it was forced to change, or it had to change?
Let me say that change is not a bad thing. So that's first and foremost. There have been some changes that we see now that's really a good thing, you know. And then it's also some changes that somebody may say like, man, hey, the old way was better. We shouldn't have did it like this, or we should have kept this like the way we used to do it, you know. But to say we were forced to change, I really wouldn't say that. You know, the fact where we have trail rides is not the issue. Yeah. It don't matter if it's the woods or the country or whatever, because some of the stuff that we see in the city be happening on country dirt road rides as well. So the location and the actual physical environment is not the issue.
So we could even say this, Caleb. Back in the we're gonna say earlier years when we trail ride, gated horses wasn't in a big demand. It wasn't on a trail ride. Everybody was thinking about getting in the field and running.
Right.
But now you come to a trail ride and it's a million gated horses out there, and they, hey man, hey, I can do that. How you think that the gated horse fab took over? What I mean by fab is like trend. What do you think? How you think that took over?
The gated horse ain't the issue. The horse gonna only do what the rider let it do. Yeah. So it's not the environment where we having the trail rides. We can't blame it on that. The horse is not the issue, because the horse gonna only do what you allow them to do. You know. So next.
Somebody on the comment spoke up on it's a money issue. It's a money thing.
In certain situations, I do believe that's true. That's not it for everybody, but for some people in certain groups and everything, money has been an issue. And so, you know, the whole culture of trail riding and what it really represents and what it used to be kind of get pushed aside, because now we willing to let people do anything. We willing to have just anything go on, no rules, just for the dollar. You know, so we're going to do this, that's going to bring more people in. We're going to do this, that's going to bring some more money. We're going to do that, that's going to bring some more money in. So if that's your focus, you ain't worrying about none of that stuff. You're going to do whatever it takes to make money, you know. But this shouldn't be a person's hustle. Yeah, you can make money off of it, but if that's a person's motive to throw trail rides,
you ain't about it.
You might well take the horses out of it, huh?
But see, Caleb, I like to tell people what changed the game for me is what I booked the property at $500 one year. Well, they saw the people that came out and supported my event. So I go back to book the property the next year, and the people, I ain't gonna say their names, they probably watch. The people went up to 2,500. I
Yeah.
said, why y'all go up to 2,500? Oh, you had 5,000 people at your store. You can afford it.
Yeah.
So it's like now we stuck to pay them 2,500. Now you like, well, I'm gonna make my money now. So now you forced to go up. So it's just a chain reaction on everything. So the band, now the band's here. Hey man, we doing this, we doing this, we doing this. Now you telling the people at the gate, now we doing. I just think it all comes together in some kind of way, man. It just all comes together to work for the better. I don't think it's like a bad, because people, when I told people these people charge me $2,500, guess what they said? Well, that's their property. They can do what they want to do.
Yeah. And that's true. They can.
So when some people go to the gate now, and they used to paying $10, and now you paying $25, you feel played because you like, what happened to the $10 play?
Yeah.
But we don't got time to run down to you and tell you everything that happened in the midst for us to get to this $20.
Yeah.
So some people take it out of content and take it the wrong way. No, it's just what's going on right now. It's just what they would call it, inflation.
I think and not to go back and forth with you or whatever, but I don't think that's the issue as well. I mean, we talking about from rides. Okay, yeah, trail rides used to be free, $5. I remember paying $8.
Yeah, I remember the $8 was the
15
weekend.
for the weekend. You know, when they had triple threat and stuff,
Yeah.
it used to be 3 days,
OTC.
$15. Yeah, there you go. When they had Bruno's and stuff. And so now it's $20. Man, we waste money. We waste money all the time. So I don't think paying is the issue. I think with most people, and hopefully I can speak for people who watching or whatever, but when people think about the motor vehicles and all that, the four-wheelers, the dirt bikes and all that, I think that's an issue. A lot of people have issue with party wagons and what goes on the wagons. A lot of people have issues with the disrespect from a lot of people on the trail rides. You just mentioned that about the event in Mississippi this weekend. You know, is no respect for authority at all. I remember a scout was somebody that you
You was
respected.
scared of the scout.
You know, like
Man, I
you
wish
knew
the
the
scout would
scout,
say
and
something to me today.
that's so and so, and he tell you to ride in twos. You riding twos. You know, now scout gonna get cussed out.
So I'm
Yeah, and they gonna run
first
past
one.
him like he not there.
Yeah, because Baldy done did that
gonna
already.
be first one. Yeah, yo mama.
Baldy-
So I think that's some of the issues. It ain't the money. It ain't where we having it at or anything like that. It's just things like that, you know, that really messes it up. And the thing about trail riding, one of the issues is we will allow all these people to be a part of our culture, but we won't make them adopt our culture. So you let people come in, and you want new people to come.
Yeah,
Don't get me
all
wrong.
right.
You know, I want
Preach,
all
Pastor,
the
preach, Pastor.
new people to come in, but it should be certain guidelines. Like, now, this is what we do over here. You can let me come to your house. Hey, Caleb, come over. But it's certain things you're not gonna let me do. You know, I just ain't gonna be able to go in your closet, go in your refrigerator, tear this up, and feed on your couch and all. You can be like, hey, I'll let you in, Caleb. But look, this my house at the end of the day. So the same thing with trail riding. Hey, y'all can come in, this and that. But look, we don't do that over here. This our culture. And we're gonna mess around years later, ain't gonna be no trail riding if we're not careful.
When you say, tell them, hey man, welcome here, but this is what you're not allowed to do, and you got the terms of delivering that message to a grown man, another grown man that should already know how to conduct themselves in public. So now you're having you got to babysit you and who, not saying you, but you and whoever you brought, and now you got to babysit this grown man too. I feel like a person that comes into any event, horse show, bull riding, you should know how to conduct yourself as a grown man, woman, whatever. I don't feel like nobody should walk around and hold your hand all day
Yeah,
because you
that's true.
didn't had too much to drink.
But I think the intentions on coming to the trail ride never be on messing it up. I see that when things happen on trail ride, man, they come in with good intentions, but somebody can get bumped wrong at a trail ride. Somebody can have too much liquor, and now there go a fight or something. So I don't think it'd be intentional, but it always just end up messing up at the end, man. So we can't say we need to hold a grown man hand, because at the end of the day, they don't. They don't.
But what you do in that
You know,
situation? Say your friend he drunk. Now he didn't came with you. He didn't roll with you. He drunk, and you know how what's up? Now he fired up. So now what you doing for the rest of the night? Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Chill out. Now you babysitting.
Yeah, in that case,
Yeah, you want a grown man should know his limit. I feel like you should know your limit. Oh, that's too much for me. Let me chill back. Hey. And then another thing I say, this why I preach for trail riding so much. It's so many beautiful young ladies out there that's probably cheating on their boyfriends or whatever. That you can entertain, you feel me? But you rather go over here and start a fight with your cousin.
Shay saved you. You was one of them.
Hey, baby. And you rather go over here and start a fight because that's the one that was getting into it with your cousin. He called my cousin to be on Instagram. Now y'all in the corner fighting.
Yeah, you're taking your personal beef to the trail ride.
I don't feel like I have to babysit a grown person. So when I go out there, Charles, when we go out there, we chill. If I ain't performing, man, we conduct ourselves as grown men, women, because my kids out there.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna like it. Somebody trample your kid, shoot your kid, slam your kid, hurt your kid.
That's gonna escalate to a whole nother situation.
I just think everybody just need to know their limit and be responsible for themselves.
But I hold the accountable of what's going on these days. You know what I'm saying? The music and all that type of stuff, because you can be accountable of your actions all day long, bro.
You can't blame
but
music.
No, I'm not blaming music. I'm telling you what's going on.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm sensitive about my shit. You know, you can't blame music, Charles. Why? Because I'm saying we've been in the trail ride, Charles.
I'm not blaming music.
Fighting off of country music. Yeah. And they be like, George Strait made that nigga hit that nigga like that. I don't want to listen to George. You feel me, Caleb?
It's not the music, man.
Check this out.
I'm not blaming music.
The things that, the certain things that you having at your ride, your reputation as a group or as an individual, whatever, and so many other things is going to attract certain people to your ride. Mm-hmm. So a way to eliminate a lot of people is by cutting out certain things or adding certain things. You don't, of course, man, it's drama at every ride, and it's going to be drama at every ride. It's drama in everything that you do. But the thing is, if you want to cut out certain things and the drama and certain people and all that, just stop doing certain things. If you had an all-horse ride, you know how many people you going to have to cut out? Because so many people don't have horses nowadays. They just come, ride the party wagon or whatever. That's going to cut out a lot right there. We said it's all horses. And I'm not saying we have to do that, but I'm just using that as an example.
It'll keep things
Taking
calm.
out certain things and adding certain things will eliminate certain people. And eliminating certain people is going to eliminate certain drama. If you having a twerk contest, you're going to bring out a certain crowd.
Yes.
And so why do people act so surprised when certain things happen?
There you go.
Look at the things you did to attract these people.
So twerking is not a part of trail riding?
No.
You know it ain't.
All these years, I didn't even know that.
You know it ain't.
But when I say the music baldy, before the ruler.
Wait, somebody said Charles got on polo boots.
CJ, I don't got polo boots. I got Air Force Ones.
Okay, go ahead.
All
Charles.
white,
I'm sorry.
fresh.
That was just funny to me.
Yeah, fresh.
She read it too. She started laughing.
Yeah. My shirt is polo, though.
That boy CJ said, I bet Charles got on polo
You know what I'm
boots.
saying? But yeah, back to what I was saying.
And what you saying
That
about
was
the music,
funny,
I'm
CJ, I
sorry,
like that.
bro.
But yeah, the music, man, you don't hear nobody acting up on Never Woulda Made It. Never woulda made it. Yeah, hold on, check this out. Hold on, but
The remix.
But as soon as the
You
club,
ain't heard the remix?
Don't worry about it.
Nah.
The one you be talking to. Get it one time, show 'em.
That's what I'm saying. But
Now hold on, wait. See, there you go. Hold up, man. Wait.
because I got
Cause I'm finna get to.
I gotta fight for the music.
It's not the what I'm saying about music, bro. You never see nobody fight to never would have made it, never could have made it. You know y'all know the lyrics. But as soon as in the club getting messed up, I got my people with me. They get. You know what I'm saying? So now you done bowled me. Now I gotta slap you.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
I don't think
you bowled me.
I don't think they fighting because of the music. They fighting because it ain't the music.
The music is gonna get a certain reaction out of everybody. If you turn on some, smooth jazz or whatever, you really ain't about to get hype and drunk and all that.
Fight over that, Caleb.
Man, them people gonna be going to sleep.
I'm saying. And so certain music is gonna get a certain reaction out of people.
You just throwing a church trail ride. What you playing smooth jazz?
I bet it
Country,
went smoothly. I bet it went
Zydeco, and
smoothly.
blues.
Say it again, but
What
And
you
it was a
played?
ride
What you
that
played,
could bring
Doc? I
your
don't think they
kids
heard
to,
it for the people in the
your
back.
grandma too. It was country, blues, and Zydeco.
I
That's
heard
what
that.
we played.
I heard that. Yeah, they get
Man,
that.
I gotta
What
fight
else
for
do
the
you
music.
need?
CJ, you right. They get that alcohol and they that
Ain't
certain
nothing wrong
song.
with the
Somebody
music.
getting
A
chill
person
check.
can't say, "Okay, man, the music make me fight this
Yeah,
person."
that's what they trying to
So
say.
you can't blame like a person can't say, "Well, that was my reason for messing up this person event." You can't blame it. But at the end of the day, certain music is gonna get a certain response out of people, and at the same time, certain artists is gonna attract certain people. And a lot of the artists that we bring in nowadays, certain people that you only gonna hear on the radio or see on YouTube, is bringing out these outsiders who care nothing about your
what
culture.
culture they-
And that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. We let
Yeah.
people be a part of our culture,
Yeah.
but we don't make them adopt the culture. So they just come in, mess up our event. They like, I don't care nothing about no stupid horse,
Yeah,
and I
can't
ain't never
even see-
coming no
yeah.
trail ride again.
I can't even see
And we
Tito
the ones who
Jackson.
suffer
Yeah,
Man,
because
when
of somebody's decision.
When I seen the whole red line come to the trail ride, I was like, man, all these swingers and stuff. The horse gonna hit the swing.
I saw him. When I saw him, I was like, "How'd your kids? How'd your wife?"
I was like, golly. I was like, they ride these on trail ride.
Man, Caleb, I just think like a lot of people, like I feel like they need to be educated about what we doing before they turn it into what they want it to be.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of women walk out here too, and they'll come out, Sister Mary Clarence, but they'll turn into Trina before a couple of weeks when they done join this group. They walk out a nun and turn she captain of the twerk
To Nicki
team.
Minaj.
Yeah, but see, a lot of people don't argue about that. A lot of people don't say nothing about that. A lot of people like, oh yeah, you saw Big Booty Keisha, hey, it's appreciated. But
Yeah.
I blame 90% of the fights on women. You know why? Okay, let me tell you why. Let me break it down for you. 90% of them fights is
You
them
you
women.
blame a lot of things on stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you
What
who
body
it is.
done wrong?
I ain't. We talk about that off camera. but 90% of these fights that go on is because of women that trail ride.
So you
Half
saying
of-
it's the women that's fighting, or it's the
No,
guys
no,
that's fighting?
No. This the women. I think the women can stop it at the door. Cause you can tell this man you've been cheating on your husband for 15 years. He just one of the selected few that you cheating with. But her husband happened to pop up at the trail ride in a muscle shirt with a 45 on his hip.
And they
I
still
feel
got
like if you blaming this woman for your actions or whatever, thank you.
It's okay. So,
Or you blaming anybody. If I go over here and do something to somebody, hit somebody, and I say, well,
No.
Baldy made me mad in there.
no, Caleb.
I think
That
that's a childish
you and
excuse.
Sister, you and
Correct,
Sister
Caleb.
Perry, y'all married, right?
Yes.
We just using y'all for example. This is not going on God. This is not real. Okay? Using y'all for example. Y'all married.
Right.
She like trail riding. You like going to race horses. She show up at the trail ride, but now she done got interested in a little trail ride friend.
Okay.
Now you done showed up to the trail ride like I done seen her phone. I done went
When-
through the text messages.
When you say friend, lady or male?
You on the trail ride is messed up right now, so you can't pick. You can't pick. Just let it be, Caleb. All right. So she done got this her friend out here. They didn't got deep and whatever. Now you showing up. Now you not understanding why you standing over here and your wife standing over here, but now you see. So you telling me as a married man, as a man that it established his dominance in his relationship, you the man. You ain't finna conduct nothing. You just finna be like, oh, all right, it's done. I'm over with. Let God deal with it. I know you probably would. That probably be you. That probably be you, Caleb. You probably it's all right. You didn't want me. I'm cool with that. But the next man out here from San Bernardino country, he not playing that by this woman. He was raised to protect this woman, and now you disrespecting the household. And 90% of those fights come from a woman lying and being mischievous to a man.
So this is my response to that. This is what I truly feel. So I feel like, let's say, I don't know if the camera can see me or whatever, but I say this is the issue, all right? And certain things we dealing with in trail ride. And Baldy, I feel like you doing this. You not addressing the issue.
Going around it.
Okay, Caleb.
I mean that does happen on trail rides, you know, and
I just
all
feel like,
that. But
I feel like the
I
reason
feel
why
like
they
that
getting
ain't
into
gonna
it.
solve things.
I feel like
You see
the
what I'm
reason
saying?
why they get into it is because women are lying to men.
What?
Baldy's gonna blame people.
Man,
He's not gonna take responsibility.
I'm not.
CJ not lying. He say, man, Baldy, you been through some things, huh?
CJ, stay out my business, CJ.
CJ, you caught that? Every
Stay
time
out my-
Baldy
stay out
go
my
through
business.
something, he go live or we on live.
Stay out my
But
business.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, like 90% of the, I feel like a half of those stuff could be avoided if the truth is being passed around on both sides. But if a woman
agree.
tell
That would help.
a man can't come out there and act no type of way if he know the truth.
That would help.
Man, I mean,
And probably most of those people don't even ride horses.
But and that's another reason why he don't give a why he coming out here. He just know his woman messing with a man out here that ride a 4-wheeler and a horse, and he finna come deal with it. That's it. I'm
okay, Baldy, you steady going around that water bottle right
man,
there.
that,
Going
I'm
around
just
the circle.
saying,
But
I'm
Doc,
saying, man.
okay,
That's how you
but
doing.
Doc,
I
yeah,
think-
man.
I think we should, if we really understood the history of trail riding and everything. Well, first you're gonna have to respect the history. First you're gonna have to know it. And then you're gonna have to respect it. Let me say it like that. But if we really understood, especially as black people, you know, when you look at the so-called big ride and everything, and not a lot of people attended like they used to, or certain people when they were younger, you felt like you had to. You get older, you stop attending or whatever. But if you really understood the history behind that, man, you would have a greater appreciation for it. You know, we go into Memorial Park each Friday of the big ride. That second Friday, that second weekend each year, we go in there. And just the 1950s, early 1950s, black folk wasn't even allowed to be in that park. And so now we have a privilege each year to go in there, and man, we should be taking advantage of that, you know. And so we'll look at that like, man, that's the lane ride or whatever. Man, that's a part of our history. You know what they're saying when a group of black people come in that park with just 50 years or 60 years ago or whatever, we wasn't even allowed in there. You know, and even to this day, if you notice and if you're a part of that trail ride, somebody tell me, where are all the black people now? You pass up all these white, and I mean, it's not a race thing, and I'm not trying to make it like that, but even to this day, you got to pass up all these white groups, and they're going to put Prairie View, Northeast, Southwestern, and Southwest in the hole in the back.
But see, that's one reason why I'm with the change, because the change speak volumes about just standing on our own for me, because I was part of that group that went in there with you and riding downtown on Saturday, calling my family and telling, man, y'all look at the news. I'm finna be on the news. And guess what they did though, Caleb? If you roll, they turned the cameras off and put the cameras down when the black groups tried to when it was the black groups turn to come in the downtown.
Yeah.
They would turn the cameras off and take them off and go
Yeah.
on about their business. Trail ride over.
Yep. But that's even more of a reason why you continue to go.
They still not
Because
doing
if
it.
people see, that's not true. They
They
showed
did it?
Prairie View
Oh.
the whole ride this year.
Oh, see, they did.
But
they did. Prairie
but
View
here's the
with it.
thing: if a person say, "Oh, they not showing me on camera, so I'm just not gonna
No,
go," if they see that's all we gotta do, don't show them on camera. They ain't gonna show up next year.
Yeah, they
simple
gonna-
fix.
yeah,
Because you're
yeah.
not gonna put up no fight.
Yeah, I just feel like we did all that riding back in the days, and now here we come, and the cameraman like they non-finger blue, and it was like,
Yeah.
what?
But then that's when you go back to, okay, why are we doing this? We doing this to be on TV? Or if it come down to it, okay, they won't put us on TV. We get our own. Look what y'all doing now. Black brothers got your own setup and all that, making your own lane, you know, not waiting for somebody else. So it's the same thing. You ain't got to, if y'all don't show us on TV, we get our own cameras.
Kelly, you sure put some knowledge in
Man,
the today.
we got 62
I feel
people
like a
over here,
smart
man.
drug dealer now.
Man, we gotta, and I wish more of it was told by, you know, certain people who really know the history. I ain't talking about 20 years ago, and it's no disrespect to those in that area, 30 years ago. I'm talking about
Before that,
back then.
yeah.
You know,
When it was only the mule wagons allowed, and that was it. It wasn't no music on there. It wasn't, that was it.
Yeah.
I remember them days because they would come with a wagon they call a chuck wagon, and you thought you were finna get some real food.
Yeah.
You got some beans. I'm telling you, like that meant a lot to me. It stuck out to me. I try to instill that in my son, but my son these kids today is stuck on that new wave and it's
Right. But I mean, that's any kid now, you know, they only exposed to it because we allow it,
yeah.
you know, and that's what we take them to and all that. So we can't blame nobody but ourselves, you know. But it's never too late to change, you know, because here's the thing. One day you going to get old. I'm going to get old. Charles going to get old. We going to be gone. And so we got to see what we doing now and the way we bringing them up, because we going to have to leave it to them. One day you're going to be like, I don't want to fool with no horse. You just want to watch them do it. But we don't want to look back and say, dang, where did I go wrong?
And I think that's the people are forgetting the most important part about this is to leave a legacy or something carried on for your kids, and just leave it in the right way.
Yeah.
Don't just leave it any kind of way. But I think Charles' kids is gonna take it any kind of way. You ain't never met them. Yeah.
I like Kobe and Charles, man.
But Doc, guess who they following though? They best friend Aiden.
But the thing I love about Charles and his kids is, man, they went
Yes, I
deep
do, CJ.
into horses, but now they like, man, this is what we want to do. So it's like it ain't kicked out of them, and they want it. As long as they have that passion for it, they gonna learn it, man. And
It's a positive thing, man. A lot of people, it done got them out the streets dealing with these horses. You know, so many different stories I done heard from certain people, things they were doing at first, and now their life is just surrounded by horses and all that. So it's not a bad thing or anything like that, but it's just certain things that we let go of, and it turns into something negative. And so now trail riders will have a bad name. You got certain people, they don't want trail riders coming through their city. They don't want to camp out in their city and all that, you know, because of certain things that didn't happen in the past.
man, Caleb, man, you a humble dude. You have more respect. I have more respect for you now than I did 6 minutes ago. Cause just with this conversation, it's like, man, like you real, you understand it. Like you ain't no shallow dude. You real, you understand, and I appreciate you coming on here and sharing that with us, man. You like, bro, you brought light to a lot of people that wanted to know that you did both. You did everything, man. I appreciate you, man. Y'all, we about to get ready. Is it time to go? Yeah, we ain't supposed to be out there. Them people gon' get. Man, we go. But 8:02. We supposed to be there at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, man.
We still running. Let me get the. How we supposed to get the man? But y'all, hey.
Man,
Hey.
look, hold on, man. Before we go, man, it might be some people on here that want to know what is the advice you would give somebody that want to start training a horse?
You want to start training a horse?
What is one of the key?
So
things?
you talking about training for the public and start doing their own business and all that?
Mm-hmm. Or if they got one of their own and want to start training, like what is a starting tip or something you can give them to some success?
Right. I would say one of the things is, you know, definitely be open to learning from different people. You know, don't think you got it, you know it all, and all that stuff. You know, when you start feeling like you know it all, that's the end of your training career right there. Mm-hmm. You know, you're not gonna be good if you can't take correction and criticism and learn from others. You know, if you just close minded and think you got it, you won't be good. That's one thing. Surrounding yourself with people, you know, that you can call on, ask for help. Hey, you know, I got this issue. What can I do? Doing your own research, you know, learning from different things, learning from your mistakes and all that. Just a lot of things, man. As far as, you know, where to start with training horses, you know, figure out what you're good at, you know, try to master that. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody got their lane with horses. Certain people, hey, they specialize in the trotty horses. They specialize in the saddlebreds. They specialize in walking horses. You know, find your niche, kind of stay there for a little bit, master that, and then, you know, kind of branch off into other things.
And with dealing with horses, which one you prefer, trotters or pacers?
Trotters.
Trotters. All
Yeah.
that. Why?
Trotters. They give me the look that I like better than a pacer could. You know, I like an animated look. I like the and pacers can do it as well, but most of the time the trotter gon' give me that. You know, big front end, the headset. To me, trotters are built different physically, you know, from a pacer, and so I just like that physique.
And then it's a feel a trotter give you, right?
That too.
That's the feel. The ride
Yeah.
is different.
Yeah, that too.
The ride
Yeah, I
is very
prefer
different.
the trotter.
Yeah. Out of all your horses, which one was your best horse out of your personal horses?
Exotic. Exotic was the best.
She was good.
Yeah,
She
exotic.
She was.
I
good.
love that man.
She was good. She was turning on.
Yeah, and she was only 2 years old.
Yeah, the one you brought to the Real Deal show, right?
Yeah. I was able to win best gated out
Yeah,
there.
that joke was
Yeah, I gave
Yeah.
you that. I
something
gave
you
you that
something
award.
you'll never win,
There
Baldy.
you go.
Something
Make
you'll
sure
never
you
win,
had
Baldy. You'll never win best gated. They're skipping.
And you
Beep, horse.
And you never win with them polo boots on, y'all. Hey, y'all. Once again, we want to thank Mr. Caleb Perry for coming in here, man, for blessing us with his knowledge, with his respect on the
Yes,
game,
indeed.
horses. Man, Caleb, thank you from me,
Thank you from me too,
man.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey,
Thank y'all for having me.
And once
Yes.
again, man, I'm Baldini the King,
And I'm Charles Earl, the
And we-
King.
and we invited you.
Step in the saddle.
Hey,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
See y'all next week, 7 o'clock, y'all. Hey, thank y'all.
We keeping them special guests coming, man. So y'all just keep tuning in.
Next
man.
week,
Shout
child
out Grade
support.
A Radio. We in the building.
Yeah, next week is the child support segment. Y'all get y'all paper ready. We running
Y'all
it
go
for
follow our YouTube page. Go subscribe, man. So y'all can go back and watch these shows, man. Thank y'all for y'all support.